So yesterday at our Newbook Innovator Summit, we shared that millennials are now the largest demographic of campers. Kristen, can you tell us a little bit about what you're seeing at Hipcamp in terms of demographics?
Yeah, so about 75% of our community is under the age of 55. Most of these folks are tech savvy consumers. You know, they're on their mobile devices, they're looking at Instagram, TikTok, but they're also using their phones to find places to camp. So Hipcamp's really come into focus as a tool for getting outside. These people are also coming from urban environments. They tend to skew more female. And I'd say the average household income typically is above 100K, so they've got money to spend and they're looking to do it in kind of new and creative ways.
Amazing, yep. And they're definitely on OTAs, like that's where they're shopping for new travel experiences. So with the rise of millennial campers, we know that they love to be on their mobile phones. Do you have any data to share on how they're booking their experiences?
Yeah, so I think actually in a morning session that we were in yesterday with the Newbook Innovator Summit, you were calling out that there's been I think 23% increase in bookings taking place on mobile versus desktop, especially across this millennial demographic. And I'd say that totally checks out at Hipcamp. Our app is now our #1 demand generator, so we're going to just expect to see more people kind of turning to their phones versus going to desktop to plan that next outdoor adventure.
Amazing. And OTAs are where the millennials are shopping for their travel experiences. And we've definitely had an influx of customers wanting to know more about how to get connected. Can you share any data that you've seen with Newbook customers on the Hipcamp platform?
Yes, it's actually pretty amazing. We've been integrated for just over a year. I'll call out, one of your enterprise operators drove, I think, 660 bookings since going live in April, and that's not even the full year. So we're really excited for anyone who's interested in the connection, getting them live so that they can really take advantage of those bookings next peak. And then maybe just another thing to call out is there's really no risk of cannibalization with Hipcamp. Like I mentioned, we've got people on their phones coming from urban environments. They don't even really know what an RV park is. And so when they find your land through Hipcamp, to them it's a completely new experience. So 98% of bookings coming from Hipcamp are actually net new to your customers, which is just a really great way to kind of reach new people and grow your brand.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing such great insights.